Hi YouTube. On today's episode we're going to look at fuel cans. This is a 20-liter 5-gallon jerry can, NATO spec. This is metal. This has no fancy safety features that make everyone spill gas all over themselves. This is a great can. When you open this valve up and you pour it out, gas comes out and you don't spill all over yourself. The other benefit with this is you have a separate nozzle that attaches on the handle. So you can have your nozzle here and it's always with your gas can. When you don't need it, it's not something else that's around to get broken off. This can uses a rod with a flattened piece on the end, and that's how you secure this lid shut. So you pull it out, you pull open here, and you open it. You have a seal here, and you have these arms. When these arms seat into this, they go in, making sure to hold this up. You press down, you slide in. This will line up on this side. You just twist it down and that's it. There are no plastic pieces to break off. There are no springs that are getting broken. There are no multiple safety features like having to push in a switch and then push down a handle and then tilt it over. It's just a hole with a solid metal piece here and a solid metal pin, and when you want fuel you open it and you pour it out. As you can see inside of here, when you open this up, there's a small piece here that's to allow air to come through as you're pouring out. One other really good feature, so this is your nozzle. This is plastic, I'll give it that, but I haven't broken it yet and it's really durable. I've had these for years. The rest of it is metal though, so this can still break off. You can shove a garden hose on there if you want to. This right here has the same kind of connection as your lid. So this lid can go down. It has a seat in here where it will go, push in, it will not go forward. Okay. This has a similar feature. So as you will see, there's a hole here. This hole goes to this, again, allowing air to flow through this. You take it, seat it on here. Again, there is another O-ring gasket here. Seat it and push. And when you push, it will go and stop. And this is rock solid and this will not leak. I haven't had them leak on me yet. The only reason I've had any kind of fuel ever come out of these cans is because they sat for a very long time in a hot environment. And I've opened this gasket, I made the main lid, and just due to pressure has come out. But when pouring, if this is on appropriately, I have not once had an issue with getting fuel on me. And I cannot say that about all those safety cans out there. This is a hole, go into a hole with your fuel and it just comes out. And they are going to cost more. So this can is around 50 bucks. These nozzles are around 25. And I know that sounds expensive because you can say, oh, well, I can go to Home Depot, get a plastic can for 15 bucks, it's 5 gallons. But you are going to have a horrible time when those start to break. When those little safety features, the little push pin starts to break, when that little handle starts to break. The nozzles that come on most of those are not long enough and do not give you enough if you're actually trying to put it in a car. I have not had one of those yet where the nozzle will sit in the car and then you can pour all the gas out of the can. You might get that first little bit, that first third, but then you're going to need a funnel or some type of hose to put into the actual car. This nozzle is long enough to allow you to set the nozzle and then as you are filling to pour and still maintain that seal and for you to get nearly every drop out of this can. The reason these handles are the way they are designed to be good tie down points. This is a large flat surface for you to tie down on. These cans are very flat on either side and these are designed to be pushed together and strapped together. This is also designed so if you have two cans This makes it a lot easier if you have two people with you. One person grabs this handle, one person grabs this handle. The other person can either grab one full can, or the other person can share the load with another person. So this just allows for multiple carrying options. It gives you one handle with plenty of room on either side. It allows two people, if you're just not strong enough, or you have someone that's younger that just cannot lift this can by themselves, since gasoline weighs 6 pounds per gallon, and when you add that up, that might be a lot for some people. And if you're walking very long distances, that would help disperse the load. Instead of having to carry 2 of these by yourself, it would be nice to split it up where you could carry 3 with 2 people. So each person could carry one on the outer side, and then you could carry one on the inside. I have purchased a few of these from Amazon, and they come through Camping Max, and we haven't been disappointed yet. The packaging is solid. They are wrapped in something like butcher paper when they come in, so they're not going to be scratched. They're put in a box. We order them, if you order them by 4, they come in a box, and it's the perfect size. They have 4 cans wrapped in paper, each one individually, and they're just really good cans. I mean, if you're looking for something to keep for a really long time, this is it. I recently saw a video on YouTube about someone that was doing some testing with the plastic ammo cans and some metal ammo cans, and they put them at the bottom of the pond for 1 year, and the metal US military standard issue cans, the 50 and 30 cans, were fine. Everything in there is perfectly dry, and the plastic cans just leach right through. So there's something to be said, even though there's a lot of good cheap stuff out there you can get, to have stuff that lasts like things used to, and to find things that still will last, you've got to spend some money. And that's why if you want to have a good fuel storage option that's portable, or something to take on trips, you've got to go with something similar to this. Metal nozzle, metal connections, metal connections here, metal handles, welded. I really recommend stuff like this. And I'll put a link to where we got it in the bottom. And don't be tricked. There are plenty of cheap knockoff options out there of cans like this that are really cheap. So just be cognizant of that. And good luck with your fuel storage. Thanks for watching.